I saw a good take on like what's happening with current Yu-Gi-Oh, the game style. It's like they going too fast and stuff like that, and that is true. I do agree with that honestly, but to me, I don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh want to do with a feature. Because they want to be chaotic, they want to be order, they want to go super fast, they want to be super slow. Because in Duel Monsters, there's no plan. Like in the Duelist Kingdom, they just want to like summon whatever fucking they want to. That's basically OG Yu-Gi-Oh. Then like most like Master One Duel, Master Rule One of the Yu-Gi-Oh game, like the TEG is based by Battle City, and they do not have any like crazy like structured deck and stuff like that. That's why like GX is like the best spirit like evolution of Yu-Gi-Oh because they do like two or three things. One, they make structure decks better, so you can't just be summon random cards. Unless you want to, you could do that, but having a structured deck and have like a main archetype is better. And they introduce way more archetypes, way more like ways to do more effects and stuff like that. And another thing they did with GX is very good. They focused with like an old concept they already have in Doom Monsters, fusions. They made fusions a lot better. Because in the OG Doom Monsters, there's effect monsters, richer monsters, and fusions. They didn't use fusions that much in Doom Monsters, and richer summons that much too. So in GX, they having like the own fusion season series is a good thing. And you could make an argument that Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D is where they kind of, you can see the future they're going to go super out of the rail, honestly. Because some of like Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D have like a whole season on richer monsters or something like that. They basically up the ante and do synchro monsters. That is better version of richer monsters. Basically the same concept. You need an amount of levels to summon your monsters. But with synchro monsters, you don't need a spell card. And it's a lot easier and a lot faster to get a tuner. So meaning that like synchro monsters like a great successor, like an ultimate level up from richer monsters. And after seeing the success of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D, Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of went down here because instead of like focus on a few summons they have already, they add new summon methods every season. If you want to be fair, I think XYZ is the last good summon method. Because to me, the big three right now is fusions, synchros, and XYZ. That's the one that people love, that people are always gonna play. That's the one they always promote. So like XYZ was like the last good one. Cause it's so simple. Like synchros is basically adding like the levels of each monsters until you make a new monsters. For XYZ, you just overlap two of the same level monsters to summon new monsters. It's a lot easier for newer people to come in playing with XCs than synchros. And it's way easier to learn, and it's very limited. That's why people like that. And after that, it's time to go downhill with Arc V. Okay, let's not talk about the anime Arc V. I'm gonna talk about the summon method. Pendant Summon basically took a knife to the game. To me, this is when you know that Yu-Gi-Oh! Will go downhill. Yes, I know, like, 5D, like, pushed the rock a little bit. XYZ add more momentum, whereas Arc V push it way down super fast. And that'll get me started with Link Summon. So let's stick to Pendant Summon right now. Then we can talk about Link Summon. But like Pendant Summon, it's like the concept is so broken. They do nothing good with Pendant Summon. Like they made a concept like, okay, and had to change the board in order to make Pendant Summon work. And what Pendant Summon does is basically you could get, let's say you're a scale of 1 to 12. You can put your 1 in the blue and put your 12 in the red, okay? Then you can summon monsters between level 2 and level 11 in your hand. So you can multiple summon anytime you want to. And guess what? Pendant Summon does not die. It goes to the top of the extra deck. So you can summon them again, and again. The whole point of Pendant Summon is that they never die. Unless you use like a fake monster, they would never die. And that kind of almost killed the game in my opinion. And people were using Pendant Summon not for a Pendant Summon deck. They use it for the XYZ and Synchro decks to utilize it so you can summon your XYZ monsters and your Synchro monsters very, very, very fast. So Konami kind of decided to limit Pendant Summon, but you never give them like a good breath air for it, honestly. Meaning that you kind of killed this whole mechanic. Cause no one playing Pendant Summon anymore. No one. Maybe like a few, but not a lot of people play it. And this ain't even the worst summon materials they introduce. Link Summon! Link Summon killed the game for 2 years. I'm being dead. I'm not even joking about it. From 2018 to 2020, Link Summon killed the game. You know why Link Summon killed the game? Let me show you. Because Link Summon as a whole, like, isn't that bad. Link Summon as a whole is fine. I enjoyed it. It's actually kind of fun. It's way more fun than Panda Summon. But the way they structure the bird... Can you see the extra deck zone in the picture I showed you? Between 2018 and 2020, you can always summon one fusion, one synchro, and one exceeds monsters one time. That's it. You can do your play one time, and you can't summon another one unless your monsters get destroyed or use it for like another XYZ synchros or fusion monsters. So this kind of like tried to slow down the extra deck summoning, and people were pissed when this came out. People did not like this. People said like, yo, a lot of people dropped the game because of that. It was so bad, 2 years later, they changed the rules so you can do that now. You can just spam it. Because the whole point of Panda Summon to increase the speed, the whole point of Link Summon to slow it down. So they kind of like reverted back, and they even like nerfed Panda Summon and put them in spare trap cards because no one plays anymore. No one plays Panda Summon, except for like utility. No one plays as his own deck. So they kind of slowed down Link Summon and Panda Summon to bring back the big three in the face surface. It does, Yu-Gi-Oh! In a funky pace, honestly. Sometimes they want to be chaotic, sometimes they want to be order, sometimes they want to speed up, sometimes they want to slow down. Like, we don't know what they want to do. And honestly, seeing that they try to promote Rust Duel now, seeing that Rust Duel exists, and the whole point of Rust Duel is like super fast. You can summon 5 monsters at a time, you can draw 5 cards at a time, it's super fast and repetitive. But I can see them like slow down Master Duels like in the future. I can see that. So, and people are backlash because they slow it down. So I'm curious what's going to happen if they're going to slow it down in a couple more years. See that Rust Duel exists. So like, you want fast Yu-Gi-Oh! You do Rust Duel. You want slow Yu-Gi-Oh! You do like Master Duel. So I'm curious about the future of Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now they're in like a rocket state. Some people still enjoy it, some people just still drop it. It's not the same level doing like 2010 that everybody loved the game. So yeah. So I hope the game does improve. I do like playing Master Duels or stuff like that. But when I play Master Duels with the new decks, it's just basically like, hey, I summon all my cards in one turn, I beat you and I win. Yes, I win, but it's not getting as fun anymore, and that's the issue. So I hope they do improve it so it get better for everybody to enjoy.